Imagine you wake up and there is a banner at the top of your YouTube channel saying your channel is going to be deleted on the 12th of July. In fact, your channel has been spamming so many comments that you need to calm down and we're going to delete your account on the 12th of July. Now, I've got nearly 700 videos on this channel and that would be crippling for me. My business runs through my YouTube channel and everyone knows how to contact me via my YouTube channel and my website and other things like that, and that would absolutely destroy my income. Now imagine that's you. Now in this case, it happens to be Graham Stephan, one of the largest financial commentary channels on YouTube.
Our team has detected repeated or severe comment spam from your channel. Unless you immediately stop all spam activities, your channel will be terminated on July 12th. Prior to this, I've received no warnings or no indication that this was ever an issue. Not to mention, when I saw this, my heart sunk because I knew it had to be an error. The concept of my channel being possibly terminated for something that I have no idea about is absolutely terrifying, especially when all of this just came out of the blue.
But what this is doing now is shining a very large, bright spotlight on a problem that's been on this platform for a while now. There are bots that spam in the comment section down below suggesting that financial advice and here's how to invest in things and here, why don't you contact our expert? Click on the WhatsApp link and blah 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 number. It's even happening on my Crypto Rookie channel, my brand new channel that I started and got to 7,000 subscribers within 3 months. There's a video somewhere up here explaining how I did that, but that's not the point. What they do is they copy your username or make similar usernames like pinned by Crypto Rookie, pinned by Alan Spicer, or they'll change some of the letters within the name even though it still looks like my name, and they'll spam some kind of comment suggesting that you contact some person or go to some website. And this may look really obvious, but if you're new to the internet or if you don't necessarily how scams work, this can hook you in, and it has for dozens and maybe even hundreds of people. And YouTube are trying to solve this problem, but I feel that they've done something wonky. They've kind of copy, paste, selected all and attempted to ban everybody with the same name. In this case, sweeping Graham Stephan into this whole mass selection. In fact, he even got an automated email.
I also got this email from YouTube with a termination warning, comment spam detected. Hi Graham Stephan, we wanted to let you know that our team has detected repeated or severe comment spam from your account, which is a violation of our spam, deceptive practices, and scams policy. Any future violations of our comment spam policy will result in immediate termination of your channel.
So, why is this so important and why is it being done for spam? Well, yes, when you upload a video, most content creators, including myself, in the first 15-20 minutes to an hour will reply to as many comments as possible. If you're Graham Stephan and you've got hundreds of thousands of subscribers, I believe he's got 3 million for that point, and he always gets millions of views per video, that he can't always independently write, hi, thanks Jeff, brilliant, Tracy, thank you very much, Rachel. So therefore, in some cases, he may just copy and paste, thanks, thank you for watching, hope you liked it. So that could be seen as repetitive comments. But I don't think that's the problem here, because although those happen to be repetitive comments, they don't necessarily breach the guidelines of the platform, and the things that seems to be the abusive comments will fall under the next 3 rules. 1, don't mislead people. In other words, don't advise that you're doing something that you're not doing. 2, don't direct them off of YouTube. You're not supposed to push them to websites. You're certainly not supposed to push them to WhatsApps. And 3, you shouldn't gather information. There shouldn't be some way of gleaning their name, their address, their location. There shouldn't be a way to lure them into some kind of communication. And that's what the bot comments are doing. In fact, they're doing them constantly. They're talking about this expert that they know, trying to redirect you off of YouTube whilst collecting your information. All 3 in one go. Now, the core problem here, as previously noted, is YouTube are trying to fix the problem, right? But what they're trying to do is a kind of a blanket copy all approach. Because there are so many Graham Stephan, pinned by Graham Stephan, commented by Graham Stephan kind of accounts, they've swept them all together, and Graham Stephan, who's active with comments, seems to have been copied and pasted into that problem. Hence why the main channel, the actual channel that's being copied, is being threatened with deletion.
So it appears in the process of cracking down on this, my channel was accidentally swept into the big mess of trying to chip away away at these spam comments. Even though I'm not exactly sure what's going on right now, I have a feeling that YouTube is identifying accounts that just post the same comments over and over again, prompting people to go and text a WhatsApp number. And when they all use my name as their username, it was inevitable that their policies would round up all the Graham Stephans out there, and my real account would somehow get mixed into that. Again, all of that's just a total guess, but it would make some sense.
So how can you tackle something like this to make sure that you're trying to clear up your comment section and hopefully protect your own audience? Well, there's the manual deletion. I would go through, I would find the comments, I delete the comments, but you've got to think that these bots, the instant that it pops up, they can spam another 10, 20, 30 instantly. I know that as soon as I upload a video to the Crypto Rookie channel, by the time they've posted one, they've also replied 20 times to their own post, pushing it to the top and voting it to the top, so therefore it's at the top of the comment section. So manually deleting could take so much time, and you're kind of fighting a losing battle. It's like catching snowflakes. You may have caught that one, but there's so many around you that... Two, you could hide them from the channel. You go to the comment, you drop down on the little menu, you click hide users' comments. That's fine, because then their next few comments happen to be shadow banned and stuff. But what it actually means is that it's only going to hide the future comments, and it won't retroactively go back to all of the other comments, which you'll still need to manually delete. Well, three, you can ban words. You can go into your own admin. It's under the default upload community settings, that kind of thing. You can start banning words like what's up, or numbers, or specific usernames and hashtags and specific, @ symbols. And I've been doing that myself, but they still keep coming, because you've got to think that you can rearrange any of the letters. WhatsApp, or you could have what's space app, or what app, what. It's ridiculous. They can put spaces, they can put commas. It's an absolute nightmare. So my suggestion is, if you ever see these comments where they're talking about this famous, brilliant investor that you should contact, it's not real. If at any point someone's communicating with you saying, here's a WhatsApp number, please report that comment. If you're a fan of Graham Stephan, why not tweet at the YouTube team and maybe even Susan Wojcicki to tell them, hey, this needs to be looked at. And if it was me, I would suggest 3 possible ways to combat this in future if YouTube ever truly watched this video, which is highly unlikely. 1, maybe only limit the comments to seasoned accounts. In other words, you can't just open an account and then immediately start posting. Maybe accounts that have been open for 48 hours, 72 hours. I know that Facebook have this really hard way of stopping false accounts by you constantly having to supply some form of ID. Now, that is kind of draconian and can cause problems when you lose an account or you can't prove that your name is Alan Blah Spicer, or it happens to be. I've had friends that continue to get accounts blocked because there's a load of rigmarole and auto bots and stuff like that, but it would certainly stop them mass botting their way into cloning a username. Maybe a case that they have to have an account that's been open for 48 hours and verified by a mobile phone number. Maybe that could help. 2, make sure that the hide comments from your user has retroactive appeal, so it doesn't just affect all of the future comments but all of the previous comments as well. Because if this is a spam bot, then it's going to only have spammed, right? Now, if there's a user on my comment section that's continuing to comment and they had previously made comments that were nice and now they're starting to be a troll, that gives me the option to retroactively remove all of them or then selectively go forward. And 3, clearly highlight that the owner of the channel, who they happen to be, much bolder, not just a grey box, maybe some kind of emoji or an arrow or something that blinks or something. That way people get used to, hey, this is the user, rather than pinned by and then it looks so dodgy. What do you think? Is there something that you would accept a little bit more? Have you seen these comments? Have you received these comments? Be safe. Hit subscribe to be alerted every time these kind of problems come up, and check out this video here because YouTube wants you to, and it may be educational. You ready?